Today we are off to a lovely trip to see Halong Bay. We're going to go to Tam Coc Cave and T-Top Mountain. It's a very classic touristy thing to do, but in fact it is quite fun. So join us today, won't you? We're on our way. We're seeing a ton of damage from Typhoon Yagi. Speeds of the winds during the typhoon reached 260 kilometers an hour. Arriving at what is called the boat station. It's incredibly busy. This tour is booked through Ethnic Travel. I quite like them. It's ecotourism. They have a reduced footprint as far as their environmental impact goes. We have arrived at our boat. Better than last time we did one of these cruises, I think. The vegan options today are spring rolls, fried dumplings, fries, cucumber salad, cabbage salad, fried noodle, fried rice, and garden rolls. So these are the beautiful limestone structures called carps here in Halong Bay. Every one of them has a name based on their resemblance. For instance, there's like an old man face coming up in the distance. We just passed two roosters fighting island. It is a beautiful day for it. It's about 30 degrees and there's a beautiful breeze. When we stop though, it's hot as balls. This is our second time here. We wanted to make sure that Paul came here to see it. I recommend it if you don't mind dealing with a little bit of sort of tourism vibes. On the itinerary today is a very classic visit to T-Top Island and then also to Tam Coc Cave. Here we are at T-Top Island. There's a steep but short walk up to the top of this where you can get an amazing panoramic view of Halong Bay. Quite nice swimming if you like water that's like already in the 20s degrees Celsius. Enterprising locals selling coconuts, jelly drink, Fanta, etc. Halfway. We're back and Paul has survived a massive hike. Somehow. Here is the kayaking spot. Although it is kind of a small area and pretty canned, it's fun. You have your option of going on a bamboo boat, going on a speedboat for an extra $10 US, which is just a quick, fast trip, or taking these kayaks. This is about the most you can experience it without taking a longer cruise, which is usually just the same 2 days, but repeated.
Appears to be some sort of a sing-off between boats.
Surprising cave. Look at that beautiful bay. I'd say the last time we were here, it was choked with boats. It's hard to describe the scale of this in here, but it's close to the size of a stadium. This place rocks. This place rocks. Get it? Get it? This place rocks. Because it's made of rock. Zoom in and you can see a monkey climbing a tree. I guess it was good that we finally just caved and came here, hey?
Yeah.
This part is
Otherwise, I feel like there'd be a cavernous hole in our heart.
Could be.
People touching like that because they want to get good luck.
Oh.
Yeah. They can touch it.
Your good luck, huh?
Ah.
Paul has done more stairs today than he's done in recent memory. Very proud. He killed it up to T-Top Mountain there. They're steep stairs. We didn't kill it, but you did very well.
I almost killed my leg.
I meant your literal body. You almost died.
Yeah, you know what? You're right.
We had to. I was worried that I'd have to give a mouth to mouth.
I was worried.
And by worried, I mean excited. Natalia, it's okay because we're half brothers.
It's only half.
It's only half wrong. Beautiful sunset in Ha Long Bay. We're having a boat party with fruit. We've met so many friends on the boat. Friends from Portugal.
Marcella and Luisa. Hi. Hi.
Got friends from Italy over there. Some Russians, Bangladeshi people, Tunisian people over there.
Canadian people.
Tunisian, Canadian. And we have completed our Ha Long Bay tour, and because it is 5:30, it is dark. Today we are headed to Ninh Binh. So in this video we're comparing the sort of limestone geological formations of Ha Long Bay versus Ninh Binh. So yesterday you saw us go to Ha Long Bay. Today we're going to Ninh Binh, or Tam Coc, which is kind of like Ha Long Bay on land. Already on our way. We are getting closer to Ninh Binh, maybe another half an hour. We have arrived at the beginning of Tam Coc. So similar limestone formations, but in a river system instead of the ocean. We're here with all sorts of international guests, such as France, Australia. That's Ines from France.
Hi.
Natalia and I have done this trip before, but Paul is about to experience it for the first time. Bye. See you later.
Where are you from?
Canada. Quay at home? Beautiful, yes. Tôi tên là David.
Tôi tên là Nhất, tôi rất hân hạnh được gặp các bạn.
This is the sweet beginning point. We've got lotuses growing in the water. That's so cool. Cute little houses and the beginning of the formations. Oh, calluses. So this is the amazing technique. She must have abs of steel. Oh my God. Very good. So strong. Tam Coc, which is where we are now in Ninh Binh, is considered Ha Long on land. But as you can see, it's mostly a system of backwater rivers and waterways. Beautiful ancient formations coming up, amazing trips through the cave. This is a good area for various monitors and skinks and other lizards. Overall, a very beautiful experience. Highly touristic, yes, for those of you out there who are going to be like, that's really touristic. Shut up, I know. But just like in India, some of those things where you go to a busy location and take a sort of typical trip, the reason why they're popular is because it is fun. We've got banana trees right along the water here. Oh, we got some ducks coming up as well. It looks like duck, 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 and I'm pretty sure soon we would see goose, if the old adage is correct. Yeah.
Some sort of a disagreement?
Can you imagine what it would be like to live in this little house? I always feel like such wonder and curiosity when I see these little houses. We're in a race with, look at his little feet going, oh my God. Really enchanting area, so nice. Oh my gosh, look at these homemade boats. Little boats heading up the backwaters, beautiful greenery and lotus flowers. If you like this kind of scenery, you should consider touring Vietnam. For my vegans and vegetarians out there, there are tons and tons of food options in Vietnam. One thing you might want to remember is to say Tôi ăn chay. That means I am vegetarian. And then I've learned the words, you know, I do not eat milk or cheese or whatever. So that's very helpful. So far, I like this approach better than Halong Bay because it's nice to be right on the water, feel the breeze, be really close to it, and see these cool structures that you get to go under, and kind of just enjoy being right on the water level. Halong Bay is beautiful, but all the pictures are sort of from far away. So I guess if I had to choose, based on my experience, I feel like I like Tam Coc Ninh Binh experience a little bit better. So if you only have time for one, I would lightly lean towards this experience. Just at the beginning of the cave. Wow. I can feel the skill of the boat lady who is navigating us through very narrow and low spaces. Incredible. Wow, the smell in here is kind of like stone or concrete or limestone, but it also has kind of a fresh green smell to it as well. Coming to the end of the first cave portion. How are you liking it, Paul?
A little terrifying, but cool.
Yeah, is it a little freaky?
A little bit.
Yeah.
Not really claustrophobic. That kind of.
Oh yeah, no, that tests it for sure. Sweet. And I think we're coming up onto cave number 2. Look out here. It looks like it goes all the way down, but in fact it's just the reflection of above. So it creates quite an interesting feeling of
Floating in the air.
floating in the air. And I think we've come to the end and are turning back. Yes.
Mấy mẹ đi 4 ông ấy chưa gọi đã đi, xong bây giờ ông gọi trước thì xong ông gọi đến cái thanh rồi vào thì 2 mẹ ra, còn 2-3 mẹ sau lại thôi.
That's what I was just going to say as well.
So what's the go normally? Don't want to buy anything.
You can just say come on, you know?
Yeah. No.
Come.
We'll tip in the end.
Tip at the end.
Tip at the end.
Tip later.
No gift.
At this point last time, there was a lot of bottles and garbage here at the end, and there was a ton of people selling drinks. There's often a person that will sell you a fake drink and a fake snack for your boat lady and kind of pressure you and get you to buy something for her. What they do now is they instead try to sell you some handicrafts, but I've just assured our awesome boat driver that we will tip at the end and that we're not interested in the handicrafts. That said, still lovely. If they can get you and you got money, why not try, right? Why not try? The waterways are much cleaner than the last time. That's great. It looks like they've...
The snack ladies are gone.
Yeah, the snack ladies and guys are not out there.
Is that a giant cave?
Oh, wow. Good eye, Natalia. Holy. Xin chào, xin chào. Hello. Oh, Paul missed the drip. Good for him. Come on, come what see. Come what see. Hello from the underground. So there you have it. The rest is essentially the way we came. Bye-bye. Nice to see you.
It was very good.
Thank you, sir. I hope you enjoyed.
Yeah, it's lovely to do it again. What'd you think, Paul?
Very good.
And we're going for a walk to a pagoda. Did we do this last time? I don't remember. No? It's about 1 hour and 15 minutes, that boat trip. They took a picture at the beginning, and by the time we came back, he was there with the pictures, ready to sell it, printed out, everything. He wanted $1 US. We did say no repeatedly, and he did insist repeatedly. But keep in mind when you visit Vietnam that they have strong hustle, and they're persistent, and they do it all with a relative smile. When I started telling other people how to say no, they playfully pushed me away from other people.
So is it boss? Please take some photo. I will go very quick and get the tickets for you, and I will be right back, boss.
So we don't go. It's banana.
Like just at the edge of this path here, yeah. And these are persimmons.
So there is Big Dong Pagoda.
Can you say it again?
Big Dong.
Big Dong?
Yes, sir.
Big Dong Pagoda. Okay. So you heard it here, it's Big Dong Pagoda. I don't have anything else to say about that. Okay.
This is Big Dog Pagoda. It has 600 years old. And
600 years old.
yes, sir. So the most unique character of the pagoda is it was built inside a cave. So if you want to go to the cave, we go on the left,
Oh yeah.
and we will be able to go to the next place.
Vietnam has incredible caves. Smell of beautiful temple incense. And we're here.
We made it, boss, to the last floor. Please say hello to Miss Kuan Yin, the main Buddha of the farm. So I want to encourage everybody. You don't need to go long.
So just heard a interesting set of details about the lady Buddha that we saw there, named Kwan Um. She had a sick father. She was a princess of Sri Lanka. Her father was ill. She prayed for 10 years. Buddha came to her in her dreams, offering to cure her father in exchange for her vision and her arms. And she agreed, and later she became a Buddha. This is a very typical Vietnamese homestay. Tons of fruit trees, star fruit, dragon fruit, pitaya, pomelo, banana, herbs, spices, all sorts of fruits and vegetables growing everywhere, and a very quaint little house.
Right.
Wow, come on.
Right.
And chai? This one and chai?
Okay.
Come on. We are off to ride a bike. Beautiful little neighborhood. Again, the bikes are just terrible, but nice little ride. So this city that we're cycling through is called Trang An. It's the biggest little city in Ninh Binh. We were here 6 years ago. It was a little grassier, but it was also a different season.
Actually, you're right.
Quite a nice area, Trang An.
Yeah.
Really green and lush. These are what remains of the palace floor. This was the Ninh Binh was the former capital from year 968 to 1010 of Vietnam. And this pattern that you see spinning on the wall, you can actually still see tiny little traces of on the floor. The dynasty of Ding, he was poisoned, assassinated because he had too much of a focus on wealth and treasure collecting and kind of just being a douche, it sounds like. The next leader of the next dynasty chose Hanoi as the capital because there weren't as many mountains and rivers and streams to mess up transportation and importation of goods. So we are in the former palace of Tin Le. And we're back. Ethnic travel, it's so nice to deal with you. You're very nice people, but your bikes suck the butts. Let's get some bike repair people here and make these bikes safer. Other than that, We've been to Tam Coc, Ninh Binh a couple times. I wouldn't say you need to come here like again and again and again. It's still very nice and the scenery's beautiful, but you can really see a lot of it in a couple days, an overnight day, even a day trip. You get to kind of see the highlights. So I recommend, if you haven't been to Vietnam and you haven't seen it, why not come a night or two and take it easy and see the local sites, and then after that you'll understand. You've seen it, it's very nice. You may not need to see it every single time you come back. Well, thus concludes our trip of Ninh Binh. We met Ines. Bonjour. And we met, sorry, what was your name again? Paul. And Janice as well from Australia, from Bendigo? Bendigo. I've never heard of this place.
Yeah, it's Central Victoria.
Victoria.
Where they did all the gold mining. It was the gold rush.
What do you think looked better, Ha Long Bay or Ninh Binh? They have similar features. They have similar activities. What do you think looked better? Both days were beautiful and roughly the same price. Which one of those days looked better to you? For Vegan Everywhere, I'm David.